fight a bitch nigga, shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Let some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God.
Now woo-de-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking now woo-de-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? We're trying to tap it in, TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, some knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college, though. Tap in with the tap in and make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with the tap in. And make sure you hit that notification bell. Hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Yes, that's TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college, though. Tap in with the tap in and make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in. You feel me? Hit that notification bell. Hit all. Say tapped in for the latest and the greatest. We finna jump into this content, man. Got some things to do tonight, so I ain't finna hold y'all too long, but y'all know it's TNN Trap News Network. We finna slide over to my man, Ray Give TV. Spin that block. We got some news reviews from knowledge. You ain't finna get nobody's college. Just tap in and chat. Let's go.
Ray Live TV.
Let's get right to it.
So, that's that situation. The Big U situation, if you read the paperwork, it says he's been under investigation since 2021 for the murder of Rayshawn Williams. Also, it's two investigations. It's the Rolling 60 investigation, which somebody on that side of it, that nigga 600, he hot. Whoever dude is, I keep forgetting his name. One of them that like, he might have took a deal or something already. The wiretap started with him and Brick.
Oh, yeah. His name was like Blue or Two or
some shit.
Ghost.
The wiretap started with him because you had the Big U shit and then you had the Rolling 60 shit. Right? The Big U shit was triggered by the murder. Right? That was triggered by the murder. And I guess they did their research and Monster started working with them on extortion. Now, what a lot of people don't know is when they started investigating the murder of Rayshawn Williams, Big U wasn't a suspect.
Nope.
They didn't know nothing about Marley Marl House. They didn't know nothing about none of that stuff in the paperwork. When they went by Big U's house, they went by there because they were checking in with all the close to kin. And I believe Rayshawn's family members had told him that yes, he played football and yes, he did stay over there with him and he was signed to Big U.
Right.
Okay, what's the significance of this? He was in Las Vegas allegedly to be doing what? Recording. He was there to record for Unique Music. So when they went to talk to Big U, he wasn't there. His wife was there, right? Big U's phone is not wiretapped yet for Rayshawn Williams.
And they're going to continue to tell me that all this is not snitching because none of this is public information, nor is any of this in the indictment. Now it's being made publicly available by Wack 100. Are we going to tell... Who's going to tell me that this ain't snitching? It's not public information. It's not anybody's wiretap. This is now new information being given by Wack 100. Let me see what's going on here.
His phone is wiretapped for the Rolling 60 indictment from whoever that dude was, Brick Baby was dealing with the firearms.
Right.
So,
even though there is no Rolling 60 indictment at all, but go off.
When the wife went and got Big U's father's phone, which they didn't know at the time, called and said the people just left asking questions about Rayshard murder. In a panic, that's what put them on investigating Big U. It's all in the paperwork.
They brought
that. None of that is in the paperwork. None of that at all is in the paperwork.
They said that since they had the phones already tapped, that was a red flag. Why would you call from another phone when you've been calling your husband from your phone? And that made him a target.
So CJ, Monster work, it had nothing to do with this, homie. Right? Monster had...
Now they're trying to put it all on Big U. This is snitchery at its all-time highest.
Had nothing to do with the original jumped on that. Monster was already working. Ain't no telling who Monster didn't help take down, right? Because he running around. I did business with Monster booking artists for his little clubs. I believe I booked Sada Baby or some shit, right? But I didn't know Monster from weed or nothing. I just thought Monster was a party promoter. So Monster working originally had zero to do with Big U. Had nothing to do with that. All that work he got caught with sending out of town in 2020. We got all that paperwork. We see all the names on that, right? So once the wife calls from the daddy's phone in a panic, that's when they initiated the investigation to target Big U and see what he had to do with it, right? Right. So now you got two agencies working together, two different squads. You got the squad that's on the 6-0 thing.
How does he know all this? Again, this is nobody's gonna tell me that this is snitch behavior. Nobody's gonna tell me that this is okay. Got it.
Hey, they called him about a murder, Rayshard. Yeah, that's our thing. When we went, now they didn't put it together. They already got Monster, then gave up Bay, right? Bay shit tap, go back to Big U, because he taking orders from Big U, send the work, right? At this time, that's when they put together Big U's immediate circle. That's what pulls in Hop, Claw, and I don't know when Luce got pulled in because I can't.
When he included himself, we all know when he got pulled
in front.
Well, what brought Luce in was that no jumper. See, they already
think that's what
about that robbery and that extortion, but it was just hearsay. Once he corroborated the story, that brought him in. Which I think that brought him in. He corroborated the story. And it said in the paperwork.
Yeah, because see, Luce ain't on none of the wiretaps, not the ones we seen.
Right.
He not Big U don't even bring his name up on the ones we seen now. I know they got 26,000 wiretaps. We ain't seen all them. So I'm thinking, well, I know Monster's cooperating because he felt like he don't want to pay Big U no more. So what did he do? He went to Big Brother, the niggas he already been working with since 2020, and let them know, I got this situation over here. Oh yeah? We already looking at him on this, right? So you're right. When Luce Cannon came with no jumper and said what he said about the robbery, that's when I think they doubled back to Monster and said, do you know this dude? And I think that's when Monster gave him the story on him.
He talked his way into the indictment.
Luce Cannon for sure talked his way into the indictment.
Because it said that it was Luce Cannon and Vane. Now, it's no doubt they have asked Bay, hey, was Luce Cannon with you on this? Bay ain't never been to jail. Bay 59 years old, be 60 or some shit this year. Yeah. He ain't never been to jail, bro. Like, you know, I don't see him biting his tongue when it comes to information about Luce Cannon. He may be a little leery about Big U, but
I mean, it's in the paperwork. He told on the whole murder anyway. It's in the paperwork.
Yeah, he definitely told on the murder. So now the investigation goes on, right? They get Vay. Vay tells them that they drove to Vegas and they went to Marley Marl house. Vay gives them this. At the time, Marley Marl and Big U ain't cool. They ain't talking. They ain't doing no business. They ain't nothing, right? Marley Marl got to go turn himself in at this time. He got to go do his 33 months in the feds. I took the nigga to the airport that morning when he flew up.
It's a lot of information for somebody who's not a snitch.
Up to Oregon. He had to go do it in Sheridan. So at the time, when Big U showed up to Marley Marl house, right? Marley Marl not there. He don't know Big U coming. The security guard in the paperwork said he drew down on Big U and Vay at the gate, right? Now this same security guard on the record, we got the paperwork already, and took the stand on lining somebody up in a murder for hire. We got all that work. So this same security guard is already, he's security, nigga. He's shit. He giving it up. Marley Marl's oblivious to them coming, them going, whatever happened at the studio. The little dude, Marley Marl has never seen Rayshawn Williams in his life. He didn't even know he was at his studio at his crib. Big U must have got a hold of the engineer and pressed that line. Marley Marl's oblivious to this. He's with a broad at the Oreo.
This is like a whole confession, bro. Like, this is everything niggas need for an indictment.
Hotel on the strip. Next day, when Marley Marl come home, the security guard telling him, hey, we just got a call that they want us to leave. Who? Big U wants you to meet him over here. He like, I ain't need to meet that nigga, meet him over here. Well, they want us to leave. This what went on. Now, I still don't know what went on at the studio. I don't know. There was an argument. There was a squabble. I don't know, right? Marley Marl left. That's when in the paperwork it says they went over there trying to switch out the DVR box.
Right.
Now, here's the funny part about that. Marley Marl's cameras at the time was for visual, but the record wasn't working.
The audio. No audio.
No audio. No, it was no record. All you can do is see what's going on the monitor.
Oh, you can just see it, but it ain't recording. I got you.
It ain't recording. No, they didn't know that. So now they got the fucking security guard where they're telling him, we're going to cash out you the money, go get another DVR. Security guard and gave all this to the feds. All this shit to the feds. And he told them, whoever it was, the technician that came by there to change everything out, right? He told them all this shit, right? So Marley Marl's...
This is a lot of information, boy. I swear. That's all I can keep saying.
Marley Marl said the first time the feds tried to come see him, he was in jail. They said, feds here to want to do a visit with you. He's like, if it ain't got nothing to do with I'm in here right now, I'm refusing to talk to anybody. He refused to talk to him. Mm-hmm. Right? When he get out, he said he go do a piss test, cool. 2 days later, he get a call, come back down to the federal parole office. He calling his attorney, calling everybody, thinking they finna book him. He like, damn, is my piss dirty? I ain't did nothing.
So I don't know what's going on.
He don't know what's going on. He said, because they don't never call him back no 2 days later.
And now Marley Marl's somewhere held up. Like, why is he telling this story about me, making me look like a liar?
Right.
He gets down to the motherfucking parole office. They take him in the back. He said, it's 5 or 6 federal agents. They sit him down. They said, listen, we about to ask you a stream of questions that we already know the answers to. We just want to see if you're going to lie to us. Right? They asked him, did Big U come to your house that evening? He said, yeah. How do you know? My security told me. Did you know he was coming? No. When the last time you had talked to him? He said it'd been like 9 months. Do you know Rayshawn Williams? No, I don't. Showed him a picture. He'd never seen the dude in his life. Never seen him. Did you know he was recording in your studio? No, I don't. Did they give the security guard money to switch DVRs? Marley Marl kept it real, because in his head, I'm out on parole. You done brought some shit to my house, nigga. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Right. He know the security guard that already gave him the details. In his head, if I lied to him, they finna book me, violate me, send me back to the pen. Said, nigga, I'm not going back to the pen for no Big U. I don't even fuck with Big U. Why'd you even bring it to my house? Period. Right? He said, yes, my security guard told me that they gave him some money. Do you have any footage? No, my system didn't. You can visual, but it didn't record. Right? They're like, all right, well, you didn't lie to us, you can go. Right? That's why I know who witness 2 is.
Nigga, witness number 2 is you. It's you. Wack knows that the snitch paperwork is coming out and he's trying to get ahead of it. Nigga, you're the witness. Right? I called Marley Marl when the paperwork hit. Right? Ready. Marley Marl kept it real and told me what it was. He said, Wack, did I do something wrong? He said, Marley Marl, you ain't no street nigga. You ain't no blood. You ain't no crip. Hell nah, you didn't do nothing wrong, nigga. Like, nigga, you a regular civilian, nigga. Like,
even if he was or what, and I gotta say this right, you're not obligated to be in somebody's shit that you ain't got nothing to do with. Now, if it was a plan and he was in it, then yeah, even if he was a crip or blood, you ain't supposed to send it. But nigga, I don't have no knowledge. You come to my house, I ain't okay this, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Don't tie me up in none of your shit. So even if he was, bro, he's not obligated to keep the code of silence and say he don't know nothing, bro. He ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's real. He had nothing to do with it, so he told him. So, indictment hits. No. We get a call. What's that about? September, October 2023 from the family. I think you had already heard from him and I didn't know it. I called you. I said, yo, some lady just called, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, you think they troll? You like, it could be. But at this time, we ain't giving a fuck. We trying to antagonize this nigga by any means. We don't give a fuck if it's real or not.
Right, we gonna stress him out. I already have remember the whole, I already talked to him.
Yeah, so when they called me the first time, I'm listening. Loose Cannon told me they had DM him. So I guess anybody that they seen that was going at him, they was trying to make contact with. But this time, we ain't knowing what the fuck. I'm like, who the fuck is a Ray Sean Williams? We don't know about none of this shit.
Right.
We really
wasn't. He was dead. So they told her who. I said, oh, that was him. I remember him. I remember his mama. He lived with Big U.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. Oh, yeah, blah, blah. Come on, bro.
He had like eczema or something. I remember. He was tall. He played wide receiver. I was like, oh, that's him. He died? Damn.
Yeah. So when they called us with the bozo shit in late February, telling us, yeah, this going on. I said, yo, remember I asked, I said, yo, so when did he get killed? She said 2022. Red flag. The newspaper said 2021.
That's when we thought she was capping.
She get the mama on the phone, and the mama's telling us what they telling us, and then she says, and between us, they gonna pick him up this morning, either late March or top of April.
Right.
We like, bro, they not finna tell this fucking lady when they gonna go pick somebody. When they get picked up, they'll tell them, right? So we sitting back, and it ain't 7 minutes after we got off the phone, she sends the text trying to get us for some money. Mm-hmm. I'm homeless, could you help us with some money?
That's so we thought it was our cap.
Yeah, I'm like, what you think, Six? You like, I think it's cap. Me too. I said, well, fuck it. It sounds good. Right. Let's stress him out. Right?
Then she called with the DNA.
Yeah, she called with the DNA, which was cap. See, that shit was cap. Right? So the video get let go. It hit TikTok. No, I seen it on TikTok. It hit TikTok. So we ran it on the 100 side. When we ran on the 100 side, you said, Wack, the video out. I said, we ran the shit. Let's see where it go. I said, shit, let's see if the dumbass nigga respond. Any minute he gonna be saying like he's saying, these dudes be lying. We thinking this with his next video. Like he did with motherfucking dude in Miami when he was saying, these niggas be making up shit, this, that, this. I'm thinking that's what's coming. I don't give a fuck. Long as you respond, we won.
Right.
That's the way we see it. We ain't tripping because we don't think you telling the truth. For one, you just told me your brother got killed in 2022. The paperwork said 2021.
This is a lot to do about an open case. A lot to do about an open case, big dog.
The newspaper, rather. If y'all go Google Rayshawn Williams or Las Vegas murder body found in field, it'll give you the information on it. Mm-hmm. You telling us about some DNA and the police that gave you the time where they gonna pick a nigga up and then turns around and asks us for some money. So we think you capping. So I'm waiting. I'm like 600. This nigga finna have a field day, right? Cool. Boom. Time go by, we really ain't seeing nothing, right? All right. You call me 6:45 in the morning. Wack. They saying they ready to pick you out. Who ready to pick you out? The feds. I said 600. Don't go on the internet with that shit. Nigga, you better go see, because you're going to be...
600 was out there talking to the police when it happened. I ain't never seen somebody's house get ready and the police be out there talking to people. Never seen that. 600 is the only person I've ever seen do that.
Looking crazy. Right. I said, we already got this bullshit these ladies talking about we going to take a hit on. We was already preparing for the hit.
Right.
But we didn't give a fuck. You go over there, drive by, send me the video. You said, nigga, it's federal tape around this motherfucker. Look like they all gone. But his car's wide open, the window broke, it's an agent in front. I said, shit, let's see if we can pull it up. Right? At that time, now it's on the internet.
Right.
Our next call is, nigga, remember we seen it, but we didn't realize loose cannon on the motherfucker. Nigga, I called you back, I said 6. Is that loose on it?
Come on, bro. None of this even sounds like the truth. Okay, we got 4 more minutes after the stupidity. This all sounds like a stupid lie.
Yeah, you said, nigga, you tripping. You said, Wack, that shit might be fake then, nigga. That shit might be fake. Nigga, if loose cannon is fake. I'm like, my nigga, it's like 19 niggas. Brick baby on there. But I already was saying Brick was hot. I've been telling you that, right? So, and this is coming after...
600 sound like he don't even want to be on his phone call.
The fake SWAT and shit at loose cannon house. This shit is girl did. Oh my God, my baby's over there. I don't know what's going on.
That was 2 days before, and then Cowboy got up on him and fired on him. Then he went no jumper, and all that shit happened next morning.
The next morning, so
yeah, he had a rough week.
We see all that, then that's when it wrong. Now we still a little oblivious to it. And
oblivious is the word. Excuse me. Oblivious? No, oh, just don't worry about it. Words are oblivious is hard.
Till the complaint comes out.
Right.
When the complaint come out, this is when we learn, nigga, the nigga loose cannon really was telling the truth.
Right. And it was crazy that we only thought, based on what the mama's telling us, that he's getting picked up for a murder. We done forgot about the Brick baby told us 2 years ago he got a RICO, all this other extortion he got going on. We don't know nothing about none of that. We thinking they coming to get him for the murder.
Yeah, we didn't forgot about all that.
Mama and sister said they found they son DNA on Big U's DNA on her son's fingernails. So we thinking it's a murder. We see all this like the complaint got all these trophies. Like,
nigga, the complaint got motherfucking nigga. When we saw,
was it 80 pages, 75 pages?
The first one was like 75. The next one was like 107. So when we saw all this shit, because remember we read it. Now the exposed is now lavish, prints and ghosts on it. So they reading it on the floor. Prince spent like 3 hours going over on the floor. So I'm listening to it. I'm like, I start putting together who the witnesses and victims was. I said, shit. Okay, witness 1 said it's security. When they said Grammy-nominated producer in Las Vegas, it's only one of them he fucked with. That got to be Marty Mall, right? And then all this shit. And then when they kept talking, I said, that's Monster. I think I'm the first nigga said it on the, that's the nigga Monster, right? Mm-hmm. So I call Marty Mall. Molly, you get what I sent you? That you? He like, yeah, Wack, that's me. Right? He tell me. That's when he tell me the story of what happened, right? Said I ain't had nothing to do with this shit. This nigga bring this shit to my house, whatever, right? Boom. Now, me and Molly talking. I got mad at Molly. That's my brother, because he started telling me shit. He said, Wack, man, you know, the loose cannon dude, we got real tight. I said, what you mean? I ain't knowing about all them videos he sent us. Him and Gigi and all them hanging out. Then he told me the story, and he got some shit. Gigi confirmed it that Lou shitted on himself, shitted all on his bed, threw up, shitted all down his leg, shitted in the car, slept in the shit for like 4-5 hours, all this shit. I'm like, oh, y'all was hanging out. He like, yeah. Then he said, bro, I didn't want to tell you, but dude working with a dude that's a fan. I said, what you mean? He like, bro, I didn't want to tell you because fun of the nigga, and I'm just trying to stay out of everybody's shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody do. Marley just want to be left alone. He like, yo, he got a dude that be at his house that's a federal agent because he asked me, he tried to put me on the FaceTime with him, talking about he can help my situation. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm going to take my 33 months and get on. So at this time, I'm like, all right, Marley, you might just be telling me some shit. But I'm like, nigga, well, why wouldn't you tell me that? He said, well, Wack, I know you ain't doing nothing but business with him anyway. I know you. Gigi rolls around. Lou's in jail. They get to attacking Gigi. Gigi good with you. She start DMing me. I'm kind of battling her, defending Luce, right?
Right.
She cool with you. She wasn't really fucking with me, right?
Right.
So I tell you, hey, man, tell old girl, I ain't got no issues with her. I just don't know what she's talking about. So when I get on the line with Gigi, Gigi said, yeah, the federal agent used to be at her house. Gigi sent me the videos, the pictures of the agent at the house, around loose and all this shit. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, do you know about Molly Ball? She's like, yeah, I know about that shit, too. And then that's when Gigi started running her thing on YouTube. Y'all can go check her out. Big Gigi on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? She breaking a lot of shit down. This is what she tell us. She got all the videos of all the robberies. Right? I then let Luce know, hey, bro, you and your girl, Sharice, need to leave.
Bro, she done took her video going up there and pulling up to the Fed building.
Bro,
she said she got enough to bury.
Listen, I said, how you got the videos? She said he records that.
Drop a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about the content.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? That's the deal, y'all. We up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, though. Red Tots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And as always, it's free. Avenue Angel, so he's free. Go.